What's going on, guys? This is Dutch national champion and record holder in powerlifting, Jakob Slimp. Today I've got to bench press. It's my recovery bench day. Huge session yesterday, primarily on squats where I squatted 320. Body feeling a little slow. It's the evening. Oftentimes when my body feels a little run down the day after a big SPD session, I end up doing this recovery bench session later in the day, just more time since the last session ended. Today all I've got to do is a 4x10 with 150 kilos, which sounds simple enough, or should be simple enough, but we'll see. Bench has been my worst enemy lately. Just, I think, tightness and not finding the right positions, but I think I'm figuring some stuff out. I've been saying that for literally this entire year, and it's already September. But it's getting better and more consistent. We'll see. But yeah, it'll be 75, 125, 150s. Okay. I'm going to be recording it from kind of a weird angle, just so I can see it after. I like the angle. I filmed a bench 3 days ago. Sort of a behind side whatever, so I really got to see how I was moving the bar and controlling the bar, and it was more obvious to the reps that I wasn't in the right positions and more obvious when I was. So that's more so for me, not for you guys, but you'll see what I mean in a second. Feels pretty. Yeah, I should probably also add that the reason I've been benching at home mostly lately is that my theory is if I can learn how to bench again here, I can bench anywhere. So yeah, we'll see if things keep going, but yeah, boom.
125.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for disturbing. When good?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Huh? No. I'm recording.
Do you want to say something?
Yeah, I want to answer your first question. That I say this like 1.5 million times every single time I bench, but I think I'm figuring stuff out.
Wow.
That 125 felt really good, and sometimes I feel like I'm really fighting 125 already, like positionally, and that felt really crisp. So
nice.
hopefully
Less
my
thinking.
150s.
Less thinking.
Less thinking.
Less
But hopefully the 150s feel crisp.
Nice.
Because honestly, 150 isn't too much heavier than. Yeah, I definitely think I'm figuring it out, actually. Like in a real way this time. I think a lot of it has to do with shoulder health, unfortunately. not that I'm struggling with shoulder pain, but it almost seems like shoulder mobility is really the issue. Getting my shoulders into the right position before the unrack. I noticed in a lot of footage that my second rep looked a lot better than my first one. It's also how it felt, just less resistance. And I definitely noticed in that last set that I went really, really well. My positioning felt a lot better. Felt a lot more under control, in control of the bar. So I feel like I'm in the right direction, especially on this bench. That's a big part of it, is doing it with this equipment. Feels good.
You're so cute.
Thank you. Lol. Okay, I definitely think I figured out. I definitely think I figured it out a little bit. Has a lot to do, again, like I said, after the third set with shoulder positioning, that it almost feels like I need to get something in my shoulder behind the bar that I had been leaving sort of, or under the bar, sort of in line with my elbow, that I've been leaving slightly too high. Whereas when I drive my press, that I'm not being able to use everything correctly. That's been what's probably created for a feeling of instability. And on that set, I definitely felt like it was similar to my old motor pattern. Felt sort of rusty. Felt a little bit, yeah, like rusty, like I haven't been doing that way in a long time. But the control was really there. That's why I sort of hesitated with it a little bit longer in my chest for the 10th rep, because it felt like I was in charge of the bar rather than the bar being in charge of me. I just wanted to show like, hey, look at that. And it was the case, so it feels really positive. I like that the past year I've been really able to think about and analyze my lifting instead of just like going in and training. And so yeah, I'm hoping that this continues to feel like that. There's been a lot of moments where little like tiny eureka moments on my bench lately with various different things, but I think I'm like starting to really get a grasp for when it goes well and when it doesn't. Of course, I bench again in 2 days and we'll find out then. But if it feels like that, if I'm able to do the right things, warm up my shoulders, make sure I get into the right position, and it feels like that, I'm sure it'll go very well. Okay. Peace, and on to the next one.